Good evening and welcome to Arsenal Domination, where I will first issue an apology. This is going to be a very short video. I am not feeling at all well. Probably means I will not be on True Gooner tonight, so apologies to Josh for that. I'm just not well enough to do the show, to be honest with you. Hopefully I will feel better soon. I just want to do a very quick video, and I do mean very quick, on what would be the consequences of Arsenal sacking Mikel Arteta if they were to sack him tonight. There's been a lot of commentary in the last few days sort of demanding Arsenal sack Mikel Arteta. I think firstly we all know that's not going to happen, so I think it's a waste of breath. Secondly, I have found some of the commentary to be over the top, calling him a fraud and that he's done nothing for this club. I just find that fundamentally untrue. I've even heard comments saying that he's the worst manager we've ever had. Again, fundamentally untrue. But I do understand the emotion around recent results and performances. They've not been good enough. Our season's not going where we want it to go. And I'm going to do a longer video tomorrow exploring whether Mikel Arteta should be sacked or not. And it's going to be entitled Sack Him or Back Him, because I think that's what the club need to do. But if they were to sack him, I just want to set out the consequences very quickly. If you sacked him, and I'm going to use Graham Potter here as an example, it cost Chelsea about £20 million to sack him and his backroom staff. It also costs a significant amount of money to bring a new manager and his staff in. Now that would assume that Arsenal get a manager from another club rather than a manager that is available on the market because he doesn't have a job at the moment. I think those managers are probably more limited and you'd be looking at trying to poach a manager from another club. I think that would probably eat up the entire transfer window budget if it were to do so, but it would also leave a vacuum in the club. We'd have no director of football and no manager in place, and I just don't see the club investing money on a player without those in place, because they wouldn't know what kind of player they would want, the new team would want, and therefore I think they would probably be reticent to spend any money that would be or may be left over once you've got the new managers in place, having sacked the previous one, without that clear direction. So I think that does need to be considered when Arsenal fans are calling to sack the manager right now. I think the end of the season is the time you make that decision, and I will discuss that more tomorrow. But anyway, those are the consequences, I think, if you sack Mikel Arteta. But as I say, I think in some ways it's a moot point because he is not going to be sacked tonight. Anyway, I will speak to you all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.